promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children, the Ephics and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isob. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you. By the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All these we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in Sosine Bige. He said,
welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, wherever you are watching me from. I appreciate everybody that have connected to this very program today, wherever you are connecting from. If you are joining from Africa, you are joining from the zoo, you are joining from Biafra land, you are joining from Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, you are joining from Russia, you are joining from China, you are joining from any part of the world. I appreciate you and I welcome you to this program. You are welcome, my beloved brother Nnamdi. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone, wherever you're watching from. I appreciate you and I welcome you once again. I say may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect every one of you that have connected and those that are going to be connecting, those that are watching, those who are commenting and those that are commenting. I appreciate every one of you and I say may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect every one of us. Please, as you join this broadcast, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, kindly like the program and share. Like and share on your platform. Like and share on one WhatsApp group. Any WhatsApp group you belong, more especially WhatsApp group where there are Biafran people. Please share this broadcast in there. Share this broadcast to family and friends. Share this broadcast even to our enemies. Share it to anybody can reach, so that the world can hear our voice and hear us clearly. It is important that every one of us partake in the radical evangelism. We are still on it. We are still on radical evangelism, and you must have to continue to be radical on spreading this message, and that is why you must help us to share and like. Click like. By the time you share and like, you are helping people to get notification and join us on the broadcast. I appreciate everyone that have joined. And today we once again to speak to Biafran people. P-Man, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. So today we are going to talk about another important issue, the major move that the Biafran have made. The major move that Biafran have made. Biafrans are taking a major step to absolute and total freedom from the Zoological Republic. The Biafran people are getting ready, equipping themselves for absolute and total move to freedom. If you are watching and you are a Biafran, you must have to prepare yourself for what is coming. It is not a joke. It is not a child's play. You must prepare yourself for what is coming. A lot of things have been drawn out, and Biafran people are not sleeping. The Biafran Republic government in exile is taking the lead, leading us into Biafran land in 2023, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or you don't. Even if you don't believe that we're going to Biafra in 2023, all you got to do is to key in and do your own little best that you can, and let the rest be in the hand of Chukwu Kabiama. Allow those who has the faith of that restoration in this year to continue to pursue it and get it for you. The Biafran people, we have decided within ourselves that we take a bold step, a massive and major move into our freedom. And we are starting that move with our civil disobedience. The civil disobedience that we have spoken about is the weapon that we have in our hand that we cannot afford to play with. Wherever you are watching this program from, I want you to keep that at heart. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind and keep it in mind. We are making a major move and we are taking a bold step. Nobody can stop it. Everything that is happening in the country of Nigeria is showing you that you are not part of these people. They don't want you anywhere around. From everything we are seeing, right, left, and center, every indication shows that the Biafran people are not needed anywhere in the contraption called Nigeria. You are not in the plan. You are not in the plan. You can continue to pretend as you like. You can continue to pretend and continue to push that false narrative. You can continue to preach about your one Nigeria that doesn't care about you. But I tell you, you are not in the plan. More especially the Igbo Biafrans. You are not and will never be in the plan of Nigeria. Nigeria is not for you. Nigeria is not for you. The difference between us and some of these people that call themselves human rights activists, the difference between us with some of them who claim that they are searching for the truth, meanwhile when they see the truth, they cannot have that boldness to speak that truth. That is a great difference between the Biafran agitators and the so-called human rights activists in the Zoological Republic and across the world. Most of the people that claim to be human rights activists, they will always try to be politically correct. They cannot call a spade a spade. Even when they know an answer to a problem, they will not be bold enough to pronounce that answer. But those of us who are in Biafra agitation, we don't try to be politically correct. We say it the way it is. Whether you like it or you don't like, whether you want to hear it or don't want to hear it, it is your business. But we spill it out. Every one of you have seen the videos that are trending on social media today. When we talk about the kind of corruption you have in Nigeria, the institutionalized corruption, when we talk about it, people think it is just a mere hearsay. When we talk about it, people think we're wasting our time, we are making it up. We are not making it up. The corruption in Nigeria is institutionalized, and there is no way you can be able to remove corruption in Nigeria as long as that very institution called Nigeria continues. This is why the Biafran people have said, enough is enough. We are walking out. How can you be able to comprehend the House of Senate, where the law is made for you? Those that are called lawmakers, the senators, who are the lawmakers that make law for you, begin to confess in the open how they have thwarted the law, how they have manipulated the law to their own favor. Begin to show it on national television without shame. A man stood up and began to tell us how he tried to use his own wife to get favor for his fellow politicians and his party. That is why we say we do not believe in this so-called one Nigeria. A man was confessing in the Senate, people that you call your lawmaker, who's supposed to make law for you, on how they have been manipulating the law to their favor. He has used it for himself, used it for his own colleagues. And while he was saying that before the whole world, the Senate president wanted to cover him up. Lawal wanted to cover him up. Meanwhile, we are not all that dumb that we cannot know what is being said already. The information is clear. The exposition is clear. How they use their offices to manipulate laws and order to make sure that things don't work. That is why today, when we are telling the man, the London boy, that he is not going to get any justice in the court, he thinks it's a joke. When we tell the London boy that you are wasting your garden time participating in the election and even going to contest it, it's a waste of time. And watch out, watch out. Any moment from now, P2B will be locked up. He will be detained. Any moment from now, he will be detained. It doesn't matter what you think, it doesn't matter what you believe, it doesn't matter. He will definitely be detained any moment from now. Just watch out and see. The people that are supposed to be making law for you, they are the ones that are manipulating the law, they are the ones that are disobeying the law. You had your brother Modroche Sokorocha asking the Senate president, the outgoing Senate president, to teach him how he tried to maneuver, how he was able to maneuver from not contesting elections to be a winner. The Senate president, the outgoing Senate president, did not contest the election anywhere. He never contested for any senatorial election. He went to contest for presidency, and he failed. Somebody who has went to contest for presidency failed, and all of a sudden he turned back and became a senator. And people were laughing at that. Rocha Sokorocha was making the case carelessly, and people were laughing, and they took it for a joke. But in a sane country, if Nigeria were to be a country, Ahmed Lawal should be in jail for what he just did, and he has no business being in the Senate. Even he himself confessed with his own mouth that he did not, that it was even his own people that went to the court to get the winning for him, that he wasn't even interested. So the people that decides who leads you is the court and the INEC, just as Mazen Nanekano said, and not the voters. They will force you to go and line up, pick up your PVC this, PVC that. Without PVC, you're not going to do that. Without PVC, at the end of the day, after running round and round and round to pick up the PVC, what do you get? What do you get? Nothing. What you get is criminality. What you get is dehumanization. What you get is abuse and insult. What you get is bad governance. And at the end of the day, they will go to court and choose who they want. It is so sad and shameful. But that is where you have found yourself. What are you going to do about that? The only thing we will do about that is to remove ourselves from this evil entity called Nigeria. Remove ourselves from this criminality. If we don't remove ourselves, it is going to be worse by day. more especially the Biafran people, you must wake up. You are not wanted anywhere in that zone. Nobody wants you. So many policies are being put in place today against you. So many policies you're hearing about, right, left, and center. Every policy you hear about today, they are all against you. And yet you do not want to learn your lesson. When are you going to learn your lesson? When? Just when are you going to learn your lesson? Every one of us have to sit up. The Biafra Republic government in Israel have taken it upon themselves through our Prime Minister to make sure that we get our freedom. And in getting our freedom, we are making a major move. A major move to get out of that Zuluka Republic. And every one of us must be part of that move. Every part of us, every one of us, as Biafra, must be part of us, because Nigeria is not for you. And we never ever, it doesn't matter how you try. It doesn't matter what you, the more you continue to try and force yourself, the more you continue to dip yourself into something that will consume you. The more your condition becomes worse, the more the disrespect continues, the more the life loss continues, the more you lose your property, the more you lose your livelihood. That is why it has become paramount that we must leave that contraption called the Zuluka Republic, and the time is now. The Biafran people have taken that decision, and the Biafra Republic government in exile is leading that move. There is no man born of a woman that can stop us from walking away. The time is now and not tomorrow. There are a lot of evidence to show you that we are not part of these people and we're not part of it. If you see anybody that is still dancing to the tune of this Zoological Republic, that person is evil. That person is fraudulent. These are the people who are protecting their own evil agenda for one reason or the other. But are we going to be silent and allow them to continue to manipulate us? We will never be silent. We will never be silent. And before I continue, I will like to play a video for you. For those of you who are, say, adamant and you don't want to pay attention, you don't want to listen, I want to play a video for you to show you what is happening and the plan that is going on against the Biafran people. These are informations that are coming right, left, and center. It is something that's going to happen. Some people who are called themselves human rights activists who cannot be able to be bold and talk about Biafra, they are talking about it. But we, the Biafran people, we can't hide. We know what we want, demand for it openly, not in the secret. Some Biafrans all are still hiding under the cover of one thing or another, instead of facing the reality and demand for that which is theirs. I want you to listen to what this man has to say. I want you to listen carefully to every word this man has to say, because it's something that's going to happen and has started happening already. Let us listen and see and hear what this our brother has to say.
Everybody want to landed property, you want to landed property in Lagos. Because if you don't know where the power of attorney, where the documents are, go and start looking for them. Call your lawyers now. And we have even a Ministry of Lands in Lagos. Go and start updating them now. Lagos State government will start revoking the lands belonging to Ndibo, houses belonging to Ndibo. Go and update your landed property documents right now.
Are you hearing that warning? This is an information that is coming out. Information is coming out. If you that you call yourself a Biafran, living in a country where you are supposed to be a first-class citizen, now the plan to revoke your ownership of land and revoke the ownership of your property and steal from you is ongoing. And the attack is on the Biafran people. The Igbo Biafran mainly, they are the ones that are the targets. This warning has been coming for a very long time. Mazen Nande kind of been telling us, prepare. Even our eternal leader, Odimigojuku, spoke about this thing that is happening today. This thing that is happening today. He spoke about it, but you never took it serious. Listen to the warning that is coming. Listen, it is going to be important for you. Share this video. Share it to anybody that is close to you. Share to family and friends. Share to every Biafran to get this information. More especially those who are living in Lagos. Share it so that they can get it right straight.
They have already planned it. For Lagos is to revoke the landed properties, the buildings of Ndiwa, Lanile Diwo Road, no factory, raw industry, raw company. Plan on the Lagos, on the Yoruba and Lagos, they use all the government of Sanwo-Olu, revoke away. That is their plan. Then, now Abuja, they want to deal with Ndiwo shops. Now major markets in Abuja, of course, Abuja, and Abuja today, Ndiwo. Now, if you have a manner.
Are you hearing it? Are you hearing the grand plan that is being made in the zoo against the Biafran people? A grand plan that is made against us. You must wake up and stop sleeping. If you have been sleeping for a very long time, time has come for you to wake up and face reality.
Abuja today, so they want to target the marketers, traders of Ndibo. Already. Igbo markets already in Abuja. It is part of their plan. It is part of their plan. Achọrọ m ịgwa ndị Igbo nọ Lagos. Achọrọ m ịgwa ndị Igbo na Abuja. Ihe m ji ekwugodo okwu Lagos na Abuja before okwu okwu other states wo. Kunu mara that you are not part of this country. Kunu mara that your contributions to the growth of to the economic growth of Nigeria is not appreciated. The envy ndị Yoruba when ebe ndị Igbo nọ na Lagos is over 200%. The envy ha nwere ebe ndị Igbo nọ na Lagos is over 200%. Ihe m ji ekwuye now so that you will start preparing yourself. Come home and invest. Innocent, no ebe a. Protect industry, no na southeast. Innocent, no na southeast. Tony Mas Oil, no na southeast. Ganewi companies juru na southeast ebe a na-arụpụta biarin machine, ebe a na-arụpụta biarin ihe ndị ọzọ. Ha nọ na southeast, ha na-eme ọfụma. Tommy nọ na southeast here. We have a lot of companies nọ na southeast na-eme ọfụma ndị Igbo nwe. Start now to prepare. You are coming home. Start now to.
Did you hear it? Any place you are now as a Biafran, the time for exit have started. Begin to exit from any place you are. Prepare. The exodus of Biafran people has started happening. The time is now, not tomorrow. Wherever you are located in that contraption called Nigeria, begin to locate your properties and whatever you own, relocate them to Biafra land. Make your head office in Biafra land. If you have property that you can be able to sell out, sell out. If you can't sell, make sure you get your documents intact and keep it with you. This battle that is coming is going to be heavy. But we are going to fight it successfully and win if we are prepared. You are going to prepare by keeping all your documents intact. You are going to prepare by making sure that your major income, your major business should be in Biafra land. Your major investment should be in Biafra land. We are not telling you not to do business in another. You are free to do business in any part of the world. But always remember that your major and your head office should be in Biafra land, so that if anything happens, you are not going to lose everything. This very warning is coming and is a very serious one. The time for exodus of Biafran people has come.
Start now to prepare. You are coming home. Start now to prepare. You are coming home. The government of Lagos State will revoke the licenses, landed properties, and the documents of Ndibo. Abru ni when a factory in Lagos, you are no longer safe. Even when a company in Lagos, you are no longer safe. Even when ruler in Lagos, you are no longer safe. Ndi Yoruba ga-eme ya alụ. Ndị Yoruba ga-eme ya alụ. They will revoke the landed whatever. Ụlọ ga-efuo, shop ga-efuo, company ga-efuo, factory ga-efuo. They will revoke it. Amaka m na-agba, amaka m na-ebu ọ ya eme. Date ya, ihe m na-asị gị na-edere m date taa. Asị gị na-edere m date taa ka ị mara na m kwurie.
Are you hearing? This is a grand plan that is already on the ground. You saw them speak about it in their House of Assembly in Lagos State. It was discussed in the House of Assembly, and the implementation is going to happen. There is nothing you hear that is a propaganda or a black. This is a reality. This information you are hearing today is a reality. Prepare yourself. You know, as an hour about an oji so that you can be able to see it. The time is now for you to begin to relocate to Biafra land. Whatever you have, anything you know you have, any investment you know you have, this is the time for you to focus on Biafra land to secure yourself. A lot is going to happen. The exodus of Biafra people have started, and as this area is, there are people who are now on this section making this announcement and bringing the awareness for people to know where we are. Let me tell you, Biafra is exiting. While the Biafran government is doing their best to see that we secure our region and secure our boundaries, on your own, you must play your own role to secure your life and your property. You must play your own role. You must not leave everything in the hand of the government of Biafra in exile. You have to play your own role. By paying attention and listening to instruction and following things, guide yourself as much as you can. The time is now, not tomorrow. Stop waiting.
By the time I don't want you to be caught unawares. Although you will fight for your property, but at the end of the day, the Lagos State government, because it is an agenda against Ndibo, they will win. But for you to stall them, go and update whatever is your documents. If your lawyer is from Yoruba, change him. Lawyer give Yoruba, change ye. Change ye. It doesn't matter how long again Amatra. It doesn't matter for how many years again Amatra. Change ye. Use somebody one negu. Here work one day now. Because this is an agenda against Ndibo. What I am telling you is what is already on ground. What is about to happen. In Lagos, Nora Abuja, Igbo, be very at alert. Be very, very at alert. At alert. Stand by. Stand by. Be highly sensitive. It is happening. It is already happening. Come now. Try to start looking for where you will start building your factory, industry, and company at home. One day they will look for us and come here. I am telling you, without people, Lagos, there will be no Lagos. That Lagos is making millions today, internal revenue generated.
You have heard it. This is a direct and straight message that we must not joke with. It's a direct and straight message that we must not joke with. A grand plan has been made to frustrate the Biafrans, mainly the Igbo Biafrans, to snatch away your property from you, to take away your rights. And they are going to use their lawmakers to do that. And I bet you cannot win. Just as this very speaker has said, you can't win them. The only thing you can do is to forestall them by making sure that every documents you have of a property in that Lagos is intact. For myself, I can tell you, if you have any property in Lagos, you see somebody to buy it, sell it off. It doesn't matter the price, just sell it off, get the money you can get, go to Biafra and invest. We have enough space for investment in Biafra land. We have enough land. Prepare for the exit. If you don't prepare now, it might be too late. As these informations are coming, Biafra Republic government in exile is moving forward to restore Biafra by fire, by force. The restoration will happen. It doesn't matter what anybody does. It doesn't matter what happens. All this warning that is coming today, so that you not say you were not told. Your property that you have outside Biafra land cannot stop us from looking for Biafra. Never. Your properties you have outside Biafra land cannot make us to stop asking for our freedom. Never. Instead, we will ask it for it more and more. We will make demand more, we ask more. Everybody that is watching, you must sit up and wake up and face reality. We have come a long way. We have suffered a lot. And today, the Biafran people unanimously have come together and they are preparing to exit the Zoological Republic. And that major move that we're about to make, the 1 week sit at home, 1 week sit at home of Biafran people to demand for the unconditional release of Mazen Nandekan and to demand for the freedom of Biafran people, the referendum of Biafran people. It is going to happen very, very soon. Wherever you are in Biafra land, if you're in diaspora, reach your families and let them get aware of what is happening. Don't try to play a hero. You know, we will always win beforehand. Because you know, the enemy we are up against, they know how to manipulate, they know how to hijack issues. You know what they have been doing during our sit at home? Each time we have a sit at home, they will hijack it. They did it to make us stop sitting at home because they know the effect of the civil disobedience. But when they saw that we are resilient, they stopped their blackmailing. Have you ever had people trying to enforce sit at home or killing during sit at home? It doesn't happen anymore. But all this while, the cause has been the so-called Zoological Republic and their DSS. And today, as we have spoken about this very sit at home, 1 week, they are going to come again. They will first of all come and convince you to come out, don't obey. And when you come out, they will now go after you to use you to blackmail the IPOB, to blackmail the Biafra government in exile, to blackmail our Prime Minister. But I tell you, by then you are gone. You will not be alive. Why their blackmail will be failing? You will not be alive. You will not be there. That is why you must have to prepare yourself for what is coming. The earlier, the better. Do not run into the arm's way. Don't play that gamble. Focus on reality. Don't play that gamble. Do not gamble yourself. That 1 week, begin now today to prepare yourself for the 1 week sit at home. Prepare yourself. Anything you can do, anything you can get around you. If you have to stock up your home with food, stock up your food. In as much as in the sit at home, there's going to be a break along the line. I'm going to check the routine. I'm going to check the timetable properly. In my next broadcast, I'm going to read out the direction properly. But I know that there will be a break in the midst of the 1 week sit at home, so that people can be able to refresh themselves and refill their house in case they are lacking some things. Getting freedom is a serious business. It's not a child's play. It's not a child's play, and we must prepare to get it. Because the people we are dealing with are monsters. We are dealing with a group of people who doesn't have conscience. A group of people that do not believe in Chukwu Okike Abiama. A group of people who does not know the value of life. They have all the money. They have all the collections. They have all the strength. All the wealth they have stolen from our land is in their hand. What do we have? Nothing. All we have is the truth. Chukwu Okike Abiama and the gods of our land. That is what we have. And that has helped us to overcome and stand firm up to this minute. And we will never give up, no matter what happens. No matter their attack, their blackmail, their propaganda, we will never, ever, ever give up. We are going to fight them to a standstill. That bold move that Biafran are supposed to make has been activated fully. The bold move to secure Biafran territory have been activated. And that is why I played that audio that I played for you to join it together and begin to know the direction we're going. When I say there are areas that everybody will participate, this is it. There must be an area where you are going to play your own role. This is it. This is it. Some people are channeling their energy on the exodus of Biafra, and it is fine. Preach that gospel and tell them what is about to happen so that people can exit wherever they are and begin to go to Biafra land. Those who can go in the field, go to the field. Those who can go to the farms, go to the farms. Those who are on media, be on media. Those who are going to be on the ground for one security reason or other, they will be there. That is the right way to go. And we will never allow anybody to tell us otherwise. Wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you to share this program to everybody that is close to you. Share to family and friends. Share to even our enemies. Let the world hear our voice. The Biafran people, we are not asking for anybody's wealth. We are not asking for anybody's resources. We are not asking to take over anybody's land. What we are demanding for is our legitimate right. A right that belongs to us. Because we are asking for our rights, they have caused us, they have abused us, they have called us ethnic bigots, they have called us selfish people. But at the end of the day, every single name they gave us is what they are. Whatever they call us, that is what they are. Look at the criminality that is happening. The man they called Mr. Integrity, look at the kind of criminality that happened in his tenure. Look at the amount of money that people were stealing in his tenure. And he was very much aware. And he kept silent. Look at where the Zuluka Republic is today. They are owing to the level that they cannot even pay their workers. They can't pay for their workers. I bet you they cannot be able to pay their workers. And that is why today they are bringing pain and suffering upon the masses. Bringing pain and suffering upon individuals. How long will you continue to inflict pain on your own people? How long? How long will you continue to inflict pain on innocent people who want to live a simple and genuine life, but you wouldn't let them? You create unnecessary taxes upon your people. You create unnecessary hindrances upon your people, thereby making them not to survive. And when they make a move to survive on their own, you come after them through your economic lies, your political lies. You begin to threaten them. But I bet you, he who is choosing is already choosing. We will never relent in our effort to get Biafra. We have made up our mind that we will fight until Biafra comes. And Mazin Nandekana has said it. It is that Biafra or nothing. Every Biafra have to rise. Prepare yourself for what is coming. It is our right to have our own nation. It is our right to have anything we need in life. It is our right. And with the condition of our Zunda Mazin Nandekana today in the court, in the hand of the enemy, we have the right to demand anything we want to demand, and we are going to get it, whether they like it or not. You cannot incarcerate an innocent man for more than a decade, and you expect the world to be clapping for you. It doesn't work that way. In as much as we know that the world was having an interest, they are going to recognize that our Vice Prime Minister is innocent and must be released. Our supreme leader is innocent. Our supreme leader, Mazin Nandekano, very, very innocent. Innocent of all the charges that he brought against him. Innocent of all the accusations against him. It is not just because we said it, it is because he has passed through the process of law. Just as the late Muhammad Buhari said, that he said he will not go to make a negotiation, that he has to pass through the process of law. Mazin Nandekano has passed through the process of the law in the Zoological Republic. And the law did not find him guilty. They say let him go, and you should pay him compensation. But instead of doing that, they are still busy pursuing Mazin Nandekano. They are still busy holding Mazin Nandekano. And they want us, the Biafran people, who he is dying for, to be silent. We will not be silent. We are going to hold the Zoological Republic in a standstill through civil disobedience. And civil disobedience we are talking about, it is not just sit at home. I have explained it a long time ago about this civil disobedience. Our Prime Minister have made it clear that we are going to stop paying tax. Any tax that has to favor state government, federal government, whatever tax they are getting from Biafra people, we are going to cease from paying any tax from them. The Biafra Republic government in exile will see to that. That you cannot be taxing Biafran people and using their money to sponsor terrorism against them. We cannot afford to continue to sponsor something that is against us. No, not anymore. The Biafran people are going to engage in civil disobedience to stop giving any money to anybody, either a tout or whoever that is coming to collect any illegitimate money that is not recognized, will not be given such kind of opportunity. We will no longer pay tax until Mazin Nandekano is released. So we are going to be opening the package one after the other. Don't allow anybody to bully you. Do not allow anybody to distract you. We are going home in 2023. And every one of us should prepare for this radical move. If you have a business anywhere in that zone, begin to relocate. Relocate your business. If you have a landed property, if you can sell it, sell it. If you cannot sell it, make sure you get all your documents intact so that we can put up a wall on it. Everyone that is watching me, I appreciate everyone that have participated on this very program. I appreciate everyone that was able to join me on this very short broadcast. If you are watching from Biafra land, please, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okokariam, don't get distracted. Pay attention. Follow my sister Maneva on Twitter. Listen to all the broadcasts. It will do you a lot of good. If you're watching from any part of Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, I applaud you and I tell you and I speak to you to please support the Biafra Republic government in exile in your own little way. Make your donations through the website. You will be glad you did. We can see the dividend of every effort we have been making since 2 years now. You can see the dividend of the effort. Our Prime Minister and the Biafra Republic government in exile and their cabinet, they are doing marvelously well. And there's no need for anybody to say otherwise. So I appreciate our Prime Minister who is doing a great job. I appreciate Mazin Nandegano who is standing in gap for us. I say, may Chukwu Okokariama continue to guide and protect them. May Chukwu Okokariama guide and protect all the Biafran people, all those who are seeking for freedom, our media warriors, the Umuada. May Chukwu Okokariama guide and protect them. May Chukwu Okokariama guide and protect everyone that is watching this broadcast. From anywhere you're watching from, you are protected. I appreciate every one of you. I thank you for being away here with me. I thank you for the audience he has given me for this few time. I am going to come back again in the evening, maybe on my Facebook. You can join me on my Facebook, King David Exploit Expose, in the evening for more expositions. Thank you so much for joining. No weapon formed or fashioned against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against you shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazin Nandekano shall prosper. I appreciate every single one of you that have been patient with me on this broadcast of this minute. I appreciate it. I thank you. And I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okokariama, please kindly share the program. Share it and let other people get information. Do not be economical with it. The radical evangelism is your own mission. You have to be part of it. Everyone has to be the part of it. It has been pronounced for a really long time and people have forgotten. Radical evangelism, that is the way to go. To make sure that every hook and cranny, we get the information of Biafra people and we will go home. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow or in the evening if you can join me on my Facebook. Stay safe and be okay.